Hello and welcome back to Realms Beyond. So as you can see, I have a party made up entirely of wizards here. That's because I'm going to go and show off spells, for the first level at least. Before that, I thought I'd show off something that I didn't get to show off before. So if you try this door down here, you'll note it's locked. But if you talk to the tavern keeper, which I'm going to do here, you can ask her about the key, and she'll give it to you. This is something I actually completely missed the first time I was here. And you can then get in here and loot the place, get the food and get the robes and sell it and use it. So I'm going to go ahead and show off some of the spells that I've managed to put on these wizards. This group made up entirely of wizards, which came pre-equipped with all this. I didn't change anything. So Burning Hands can't cast, but Endure Elements you can. And I think I'm going to use this character to do that. So let's see what that looks like. Endure Elements. Protects you from environmental, so it's not very useful in battle. But it does help you in environmental situations, which can be useful depending on the campaign you're in. So it's all dependent on the game. Oh, actually, that was pretty cool, actually. So now, yay, hotkeys work. Now I have Endure Elements. Don't know where that... Oh, right. Wrong character. Oh, interesting. Well, now you know. You cast Endure Elements, and then you can drink as much as you want. Oh... I don't drink myself, but I imagine if that worked in real life, it would be very desirable. Or maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. It depends on what drunkenness entails, precisely. Anyway, let's take a look at some other spells. No, can't cast those outside of battle. That is. Shield we can cast outside of battle. Let's see, is there anyone else with shield? You. Yep. I think... yeah, I'll use her to cast it. Shield. More subtle magic effects. Oh yes, let's play the harp while we're here, because magical sound effects are good. Well, sound effects in general. Sound design in this game is pretty good. Alright, so let's just run our way to the challenge. And I don't intend to win the battle, but I'm going to try to show off spells. I mean, I have a very unoptimized group here. So I'm just going to quickly get through this. I don't think I have my spells back, yeah. So let's just go into battle. And show off spells that we can only do in battle. Alright. So, Sleep. This is a very good spell. It's similar to Color Spray in that it immediately knocks out opponents, except in the case of Sleep, it really just becomes useless later on. But one of the mistakes I said last time was that you had a limited number of spells per level. No, that's not the case. You can just buy scrolls, just add them to your list. So that was a beta mistake of mine. I wasn't aware of this. That could still change, by the way, so don't take this as word. A lot of things can change. It's you have to keep in mind that nothing's final. And it seems a little broken to me, but that's just my opinion. Let's cast Sleep. It's a burst type spell, but you can do it at a range of, well, let's see, what does it say? 12. So 12 hexes, basically. Burst 2, which means from the center, it includes the center, and then it goes two hexes in all directions. So that's very good. So let's just use it on this. Pretty snazzy, huh? Now, it should be noted that he has Spell Focus Enchantment and 18 Intelligence. Let's take a look at what the DC. Now, it should be 16, because it's 10, and I made a mistake, by the way. It's 10, plus the level of the spell, in this case, 1, plus stat modifier, 4, plus extra stuff like a feat, which in this case is 1. So that should be 16. So let's look at the detailed... Did I forget to put that on? Well, at least it... Okay, it is. So it seems that it's the gnome feature that isn't working. Based on that. The feat was working, the stat was working, and the level was working, but the gnome was not working in that last battle I recorded. So just for future bug reports, you can mention that, or they'll see this video. So as you can see, I've knocked out 4 enemies. Now let's see, it lasts for 10, so they're going to be asleep unless I do something, or they do an 8 other action, potentially. So, now let's just sort of move back. Okay, let's cast another spell. Oh yes, this is the one that doesn't have any spells available. Well, let's just cast something like Resistance, which is a cantrip. It's a level 0 spell. Gives you +1 bonus to your saves. It's very useless, but let's see what it actually looks like anyway. Neat. Nothing spectacular. Hopefully I can cast some spells before I die. Okay. Now, let's see if there's a difference between Cleric Summon Monster and wizard. Or if it's the same. Seems to be the same. But it's a good chance to, you know, kill these guys. Or at least hit them. Okay, more magic. Detect undead. Enter elements. Cause fear. Let's see. Can I... It's a standard action. Okay, I probably can't reach her. She's too far. I'm going to have to move closer, so let's toggle that off. Move a bit closer. Cause Fear, which is a necromancy spell that causes them to be shaken for a round if they fail, or become frightened. Or if they succeed, then they're shaken, and if they fail, they're frightened. Let's see if I can succeed. Let's do the one that actually has the priest here. That didn't work at all. Okay, so let's see. He rolled a 18, so of course he succeeded. Yes, I had the same thing. I had the spell focus for in what was it? No, not that one. Necromancy. So I did have that. So that's why that worked. So that works fine. Okay. Let's see, what are his spells? Let's do Ray of Enfeeblement. It's a ranged touch attack to strike a target. The subject takes a penalty to strength equal to 1d6 plus 1 per caster level, and the subject's strength score cannot drop below 1. Now, this doesn't give them a save, because it's based on your own attack roll. This is very useful if you don't want to give them a save, and you're very confident in your own ability to hit. Let's just use that here. He's rolling really well. Or, sorry. Oh. It didn't work. So, I rolled a 17 minus 2 against him. Oh, I must have had... Do I have, like, bad... No? Plus 2? Okay. Don't know why that missed. Must not have rolled really well, or something. Yeah, I probably actually missed, but it doesn't show the actual roll. This is not the same thing. This is something else. This is an attack against the demon, so I don't know why. Yeah, I have detailed combat, so I guess that's something they need to work on. Alright. Let's move over here. Okay, more spells. Let's see what we have. We have Burning Hands. Okay, let's properly position ourselves for that. Oh, by the way, before I actually do it, I have both Spell Focus Evocation and Greater Spell Focus Evocation. Because I'm a human, I got 2 feats. So my DC is ridiculously high at, or it should be 17, if the Greater Spell Focus part of the feat works too. So let's do Burning Hands. He has a bow on. He can't do an attack of opportunity. So let's walk a little closer. Yeah, so when they're wielding a ranged weapon, no attacks of opportunity can be possible. And then I can hit more of them, so I'm going to. This might be a bit flashy. These cone spells are pretty flashy in general. You've seen this before. Okay. Alright, back to this guy. Charm Person. Yeah, so the problem with sleep, as you notice, is that they wake up when you hit them. Whereas in the case of Color Spray, they don't. Plus, Color Spray at least is somewhat useful in the later levels because it doesn't ever lose its ability to stun. Even if the creature has more hit dice, or HD as they use here, stunning will always be possible unless they're outright immune to it. So if you just make 2 monsters or enemies lose a turn, you've gotten use out of the spell, even at the upper levels. So it's the superior spell, but it requires risk in getting up close. So you need to have a backup, proper backup. Even though sleep is better range, it's also, and it really does cut down their numbers, it's weaker in the sense that it doesn't take them out of the fight as good. Although in this case, because I have a party entirely of wizards, it's not very helpful anyway. Let's do Charm Person. So I'm going to get a little closer so that I can reach more characters. Let's see if I can charm someone. Yes, the Elven Priest is always the one that's has the lowest saves, it feels like. Okay. Shoot, the camera went up before I could see the effect. Well, failed to save, but it's not very useful in battle, so it didn't actually do anything. I probably should have tried to use it on one of the NPCs. It might have changed something. But you at least saw the effect as I was casting the spell. Pretty nifty. So now let's Oh yes, this is the character that has no options. So let's just shoot. She doesn't have any more to contribute to the spells, so let's just let them kill her. Spells. Shocking Grasp. Let's show that off. You have already done an attack of opportunity for the round. So most enemies, and allies for that matter, only have one opportunity attack per round. They can't just keep doing opportunity attacks over and over and over again. So, if I'm correct, and if it's following the rules, I should be able to go right here, not care about anything, and just cast Shocking Grasp, and it can't do anything. So let's see if that works. Too bad I rolled a 1. But I was right. No opportunity attacks. That's okay. That's also okay, because I showed Shocking Grasp off. Let's just try. He succeeded, but at least he's shaken. This is what happens. Alright. Alright, let's do Flare. Just to see what that looks like. Ooh, fancy. Again, I'm just showing off spells. Touch of Fatigue. I wonder if I still get the spell. Yep. Oh, it fizzled. Because, well, I got hit, probably. I don't think I showed off Magic Missile. Oh well. Yeah. This is not what you want to do. You don't want to make a party entirely of wizards. Alright. Well, I think I've exhausted my options, yeah. For the most part. Oh, Acid Splash. I could try that. Yay. Okay. I think I still failed to show off a few Magic Missile, namely, but it's just not that impressive. If I have to, I'll show it off, actually. Oops. I'll just go back in. my 6 wizards. And then I'll just show it off. Quickly, if I can. Let's talk to this guy again. Go back down here. Alright. I'll cast Sleep again. Yes, elves are immune. Always keep that in mind. And Sleep, by the way, uses... Let's kill the... Or let's hit the Elven Priest. Missed! Yay! Summon a monster. Okay. Let's just do Detect Undead. No undead in the area. That's lovely. Magic Missile. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, there you go. And with that, I've shown off all of the first level wizard spells. So, hopefully you enjoyed that demonstration, and I'll see you in my next video.